Hi, and welcome back to another Boom Web Search Technology explanatory video, which is going to be generally towards explaining the potential problems and disadvantages of wireless internet setups/solutions. And our essential points/objectives for this video lesson are to have a general overview of what wireless internet allows for in terms of flexibility and freedom of the connected client devices, understand the common wireless standards for broadcasting Wi-Fi signals and what they are, explore disadvantages associated with a wireless internet connection, and to explore the potential issues/problems which could arise in a wireless internet connection. We will be covering these general topics and more right after we roll out our short video/channel introduction script/segment of video. Okay, so before we dive right into the content associated with today's upload, I want to talk about an issue which we have been having on our channel with the premieres function on YouTube. So a premiere in YouTube is supposedly going to let you play a standard pre-recorded and edited video as in the format of a live stream, and both the creator and the audience would be able to see it played at the same time, at the same rate. So at that time I can hop into the live chat and answer questions, react to people's thoughts on the video, and things of that nature. Although this feature, as soon as it was announced, was used in a lot of our videos, but we have had a large issue on our last video, which was this: as the content was uploaded and everything was good the day before, so that was on Saturday, and the day where it actually was supposed to play at 1:15 p.m. it never played, and it just said the stream will be starting recently, or like within some amount of time. And then finally the countdown never started, and it just kept saying that it's going to start soon. And because of that, and we had other issues relating to the premiere function, we're probably not going to use it on most of our videos any further, because that video didn't play. Obviously we had to get it scheduled again at 7:15, which is a lot later. So sorry for the inconvenience of the viewers if you had to watch it later. We're really disappointed that this feature was not working as intended, and the video wouldn't start, and apparently I guess YouTube's algorithms have detected it and deleted the video. Although if any of you who are watching and work at YouTube, maybe you would be able to explain to me why this didn't work, or if this is a glitch, or if this has been seen before. Although besides that, we had to get it re-uploaded essentially, and the problem was fixed. So now this video is most likely not going to be in the format of a premiere, and if you click this video you can see that it was published, which shows again that this was not a premiered video because the original one had failed. So after I have discussed this problem now, I always wanted to be honest with our community when I have started this channel. So I could have just been one of those YouTubers that just ignored it and didn't say anything about it, and just deleted the other stream that didn't work on purpose and just continued on. Although that's not what I want as in respect to this channel going on and from here, and that's just gonna break the trust in our audience, and it's not gonna retain to the actual truth of what we're going for. So I wanted to be honest here and said that it didn't actually work out perfectly, and therefore we are going to try to prevent this issue from happening again, and some of the videos may be published in standard format as scheduled in the case that the function of the Premiere is supposedly not going to work. So now that I have discussed this issue, we're going to go straight into the actual content for today's video. Hi, and welcome back to another Boom Web Search Technology explanatory video, which is going to be generally towards explaining the potential problems and disadvantages of wireless internet setups/solutions. And our essential points/objectives for this video lesson are to have a general overview of what wireless internet allows for in terms of flexibility and freedom of the connected client devices, understand the common wireless standards for broadcasting Wi-Fi signals and what they are, explore disadvantages associated with a wireless internet connection, and to explore the potential issues/problems which could arise in a wireless internet connection. We will be covering these general topics and more right after we roll out our short video/channel introduction script/segment of video. Okay, so before we actually get into explaining these concepts, let me go over the format of this video. So, according to this created document, which we had planned for this video, we are going to have a certain amount of text within different colors, so as they are presented in the points/objectives category/area, and those are going to be color coordinated with the explanatory sections of this video. And that's pretty much the format all the way to the end, which would be our last topic, and then we'd close out. So now let's start this video lesson with a brief overview of what wireless internet allows, as in terms of greater freedom for devices when in comparison to a wired connection. Wireless internet connections were first created and released to the general public in the year of 1997. Some of the most notable inventors of wireless internet connections are John Dane, John O'Sullivan, Terence Percival, Diethelm Ostrey, Graham Daniels, and that's it. So, in the year of 1997, a committee known as 802.11 was created, which marked the beginning of the invention of wireless internet as we know of today, although some modifications in wireless standards have been made to increase speed, efficiency, security, and the bandwidth of wireless internet connections. They were allowing more flexibility and freedom of connected devices, and they did not need to have a wired connection to be able to access the internet, as sometimes a wired connection would not be the most practical or be able to be done as in today's world. Like, imagine what having to connect to your tablet or laptop using a wired connection would be like. For instance, it's very impractical to even have like a tablet or laptop when in comparison to a more large and bulky machine, because it would just reduce the cost. Like, that's the point why technology is getting more smaller and more lighter and thinner and etc. is because of portability. And without wireless, a lot of that wouldn't make sense. So the wireless internet being created improves our lives to date, as otherwise we would be still having our devices literally tethered to our networking gear. So our next objective is going to be exploring the disadvantages associated with using a wireless internet connection. Wireless connections are much more susceptible to interference from obstacles such as other radio waves in the similar broadcasting band, walls, and microwaves, and some other general devices which disrupt transmission of wireless data. Sometimes wireless connections are slower when in comparison to the speed of a wired one because of the interference and unoptimizations in the wireless transmitter units. Our next objective is going to be understanding what the common wireless standards for broadcasting Wi-Fi signals are. The most common wireless internet standards used by Wi-Fi access points are listed below in the form of least to greatest in optimization in terms of speed and bandwidth. Also, the speed of that they are able to supply are included within this following table. So this is broken into two separate sections. So one for the wireless internet broadcasting standard, and those are listed, and one for the maximum speed supported with the associated standard, which is listed here. So the legacy version of 802.11 is 1.20 megabits per second. 802.11a is 54 megabits. 802.11b is 11 megabits. 802.11g is 54 megabits. 802.11n is 150 megabits. And the latest on this list is 802.11ac, which supports up to 800 megabytes per second. So our final objectives for this video lesson is going to be to explore the potential problems/issues which could arise in a wireless internet connection. Like any setup for networking, wireless is not foolproof, and there are some disadvantages which are associated, such as not being in range of a transmission signal, there being an overload on the number of connected clients, too many obstacles blocking the signal from reaching a client device/S, corruption in the wireless router/access point's firmware, or even damage to the wireless point on the hardware level. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have learned some information towards the potential problems and disadvantages which can arise with wireless internet connections. Please make sure that you are subscribed to this channel, Boom Web Search, and have your notifications turned on so that you do not miss future content uploads. Also, if you have any future video suggestions pertaining to computer software, technology, gaming, computer hardware, etc., then please let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next content upload. Bye!